And welcome back to Roma's Man Cave, the top men's rights podcast on the internet, if I may say so myself, because I am the only one that has said that so far, but I'm trying to encourage other people to get on that line. Anyways, today I have a very sad break in my career, if I must say, because I have been widely requested to review this sad cuck ASMR. Yeah. You heard that right. Sad cuck ASMR. So I don't really know what the hell this is about, but I guess it's like this fetish where men pay women to just absolutely fucking degrade them. So this is the video that I'm going to be dealing with and responding to today, and you're going to come along this journey with me, because the thing is that if this is really a reality, I've never seen it before, I'm about to see it for the first time, and probably a lot of you are about to witness it for the first time as well. I didn't know that this was a thing, and if it is a thing, then I'm going to speak the language of those men who like to be degraded. You are a fucking loser. Just kidding. Here's the thing. You most likely had a parent, most likely a mother, growing up, and she never gave you proper affection. Anytime you looked for affection, she usually degraded you, told you it wasn't good enough. So now, as an adult, you have confused degradation, abuse, and verbal abuse as love. That's how you receive it. But I'm here to let you know that you do not have to be degraded. You are valued. And also, though, you don't get to take the shitty things that happen to you in life and just make like a massive fucking victim of yourself over it. So like a fetish is a fetish. I'm not here to fetish shame or anything like that. Like there are tons of men who like dominant women. I'm a switch. I get it. I enjoy it. However, I have a feeling that this girl is on a whole nother fucking level. There is dominant, and then there is just completely defiling and degrading yourself as a human being. Let's just jump into this. But before I do, number one, I just want to say thank you to everybody who has downloaded my podcast. Make sure you guys check out my Patreon. It's 50% off, patreon.com/RomaArmy. You can talk to me daily, get early access to content, not safe for work content. Not safe for work is not the same as porn. Like, it's sexy, some nudity, but I will not be squatting over anything playing hide the household vegetables up my cooter. Sorry about that. Anyways, I'm sure many of you are not disappointed. And if you did find yourself disappointed, I may just be the wrong audience for you. Also, please check out the music video project that I was in. I think that it did so well. It has blown up in the last 24 hours, and hopefully I get to share that with you guys. So it's called Frozen by Dex Music and 56 Dreaming. I will link it below. With that being said, let's get on to a low point in my career. So I guess her channel is, it's Pinky. Is that because we're all pink on the inside? I don't know. I don't know what the innuendo is here. However, but I mean, right off the bat, it's kind of giving me the horse from Entangled vibes. I don't know. Call me an asshole. Maybe I am. Let's jump right into this, because boy, am I fucking curious. But something tells me that my life and your lives will never be the same after this. So let's go through this drama together.
Is that a little worm I see squirming around on the floor? Oh, that's just you. I almost didn't see you there. You're such a sad little pathetic cuck. You just blend in right on the dirt, 'cause that's all you are. You're just dirt. With such a teeny tiny little your isn't even it might as well be.
Right off the bat, I don't know who would listen to this and get turned on. Personally, I would start rage quitting, figure out where she lived, and bust through her walls like the damn Kool-Aid man. That is just me, but again, some people are into it, right?
A vagina, 'cause it's not even a little peepee. It's a teeny weeny. Teeny weeny.
Oh, a teeny weeny, that's clever.
You have the smallest, most pathetic little I've ever seen.
What the fuck? People are into this?
It's just this small.
It's like as small as my self-confidence. Hey, she's good at measuring things.
Itsy bitsy teeny tiny. Little tiny. This small. Smaller than a clitoris, really. You should be ashamed of how teeny tiny your pathetic little...
Okay, first of all, if this is what she does for a living, like I get over 90,000 views, awesome. I'm just finding this really repetitive. In fact, you know what? I kind of want to spice this up a little bit, and let's turn this into a drinking game. I'm going to take a drink every time she says pathetic. Okay, let's crack open the beer. This is not a promo, and blow that foam off. Let's get to it.
Tingling is. What a pathetic little sad thing. Not even a worm. Less than a worm.
Worms are actually pretty cool, lady. Keep worms out of your weird, degrading fetishes. Okay? Thank you.
Sad. Are you gonna cry because
I might cry because you're creeping me out.
of how pathetic you are?
That was a pathetic. Hold on, I got a sip. Cheers, guys.
There. Of course you're so sad because you're just such a pathetic little worm. There, my little cuck. There. Your is so sad. No woman would ever feel it in them. If you ever stuck your dick in any girl, they would think it was your...
I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I'm gonna have to censor some of this because, yo, this girl be fucking wildin'. Where did she get this? Did she Google some of this stuff? It was just like, I feel like a lot of this is Googled. This is insane. I can't believe this is a fetish.
Finger. Or they would just simply ask if you put it in yet.
What?
And they'll think you haven't put it in yet because it's just so fucking small. They just don't feel it. That's so sad. I guess that's why you have other guys fuck your girls for you.
I think what's sad, filming yourself on the internet, making content like that. I mean, it's just me. I'm sure there's a market for it, but I guess like my biggest question is, why is there a market for this? Like, I know why. Again, it like goes back to past trauma. But why haven't us as a society stepped up enough to like support our best friends, our brothers, our homies, our fathers, our uncles, our XYZs? I mean, why haven't we done more to make sure that they're dealing with their stuff in a healthy way rather than going to the Finding Nemo dentist's niece's girl on the internet? I mean, come on, look at her. She looks like the dentist's niece from Finding Nemo. And look at how she's trying to like make herself all cute. Right? She's got all the, the pink and the fuzzies and the stuffies. And personally, I just think it's fucking grotesque, honestly. But hey, whatever pays ya bills.
Because only these other men with superior penises to yours can pleasure a woman the way that you never can.
Superior penis.
So just sit there and cry while you stroke your and watch them pound your girl.
Is she reading notes?
The only thing you can do with your little wee-wee is stroke it with your little fingers while watching your girl that you don't even deserve getting by a man.
Oh, it's just
such a big, so
creepy the way she's swaying.
She'll end up having way more orgasms with him than she ever had with you. And you're just gonna have to sit there and listen to orgasm after orgasm.
This isn't even sexy.
And you never even made her bust a nut once with your sad little inadequate penis.
She could barely even say inadequate. Girl, can you spell inadequate? That's the real question.
Little tiny dingling boy, you and your little your might as well be your vagina because it's useless the way that it is right now.
Why did you guys request this? When I'm going to edit in all the DMs that I got. Why did you guys request this of me? Is this a fucking joke?
Aw, are you gonna cry about how useless your wee-wee is?
She's about to make me cry.
Oh, boo-hoo. So sad you have such a tiny useless. The only thing you can do is pee out of it. And even then, I bet you can't do right. You probably missed the toilet because you're so small. You can't even hold it between your fingers. I bet you have to sit down to take a piss. like a little sissy boy.
Hey, have you ever heard about trying to pee with a boner? Okay, sometimes you gotta sit down to squeeze that stuff out. She's reading notes.
Your dick is just so sad.
You're pulling me out of it, lady.
You might as well just use a strap-on so your girl can at least have a chance of feeling something that she'll never be able to feel from your penis. There.
Don't touch me.
It's so pathetic. I bet having sex with you is like scissoring an oversized clitoris. That's probably all it looks like. Swollen clit. Clitoris, clit.
Why is this attractive? Why is there 90,000 views? I swear to God, these better be trolls. I'm gonna pin the comments right here. These better fucking be trolls, because this is insane. This is insane. If you go on the internet to search for shit like this, like, you're just a fucking loser. Like, there's like, again, having a woman be dominant and like tell you what to do and stuff like that, that is fine. But being like, yo, your penis is the size of a clit? What the fuck? No self-respecting man would ever be turned on by that. Ever. This is outrageous, actually.
You just have a little tiny swollen clitoris. Not even a penis.
I could fall asleep to this.
Aww. Look at you with your sad little swollen clitoris.
What is she doing?
Aww. Such a sad little cuck boy. Yeah.
She fucked up.
Boo-hoo, you sad little cuck boy.
Why are you
a
fingering the
sad
screen?
little cuck boy. Yeah, you are. Pathetic. I bet you cry when you listen to your girl get your little mistress. I bet you cry listening to her get railed by a man with a way bigger and better than yours. And she's probably drooling all over herself and looking you dead in the eye as she loves every moment of the other man's big fat maze. And you just have to sit there.
Okay, see, like, that's a fetish, right? I get it, but like, degrading.
All sad while you hold your teeny weeny dingling with just your 2 fingers like this, because it's so small that you can
You
only
already
hold it
said
with
that,
just 2
though.
fingers anyways. How pathetic. Very,
Oh, I gotta take another one.
pathetic. You're such a pathetic little...
We all do it. The fact that she has to keep referring to her notes, for those of you that are just listening, whenever she's pausing like that, she's legitimately going towards her notes to figure out what she's going to say next. Really pulls you out of it, you know? Even if I was using this as like an ASMR to go to bed, not super relaxing. Like, I can't lie. Man, what has her life come to that she's sitting on YouTube, showing her face to the world, her awful makeup, her way overlined lips, and a microphone that looks like a penis, spouting out some of the most disgusting shit I've ever heard. That microphone straight up looks like it's been jizzed on. Look at that, all white and spermed out. That is disgusting. And any man who is sitting on the internet and like seeking this out, I don't know whether or not to shame you, hug you, or slap you. I don't know. Can we do all of the above? Like, it's okay to have confused feelings about people you care about. I can think that you are a complete fucking loser for being attracted to this, but I could also give you a hug and like try to help you out of it. You know what I mean? Damn.
Sad cuck stroking your swollen clitoris while listening to her have multiple orgasms.
You already said that.
Your pee-pee's so inadequate, you'll never make a woman orgasm in your entire life.
So inadequate.
You've never once experienced a girl orgasming in front of you. Only
A lot of men haven't.
Orgasming from other men in front of you. I guess you're gonna have to ask a man to teach you how to get a girl off one day. But it'll never help, because all these men have bigger than yours. You have the smallest penis in the world. Itsy bitsy little thing. Yeah, you do.
Back to the notes.
Yeah, that's right. Are you a sad little cuck boy?
I'm sad that this
head
isn't
pipes
over.
for the sad cuck. There, sad cuck. Ooh, I'm sorry if you feel so sad. Are you gonna go and cry? Are you gonna go and cry to your mistress? Why don't you curl up on the floor in a little ball and cry while holding your teeny weeny clitoris, your small clitoris of a penis? Cry at your mistress' feet. I bet she'll laugh while looking down at you, 'cause you just look like a sad little pathetic worm squirming around, begging to be able to get your girl off. But you never will, 'cause is just too sad and small. Aww, there with your sad small dingling. There.
Real question. How many men out there have micro penises? Because she's literally talking to these men like, I mean, she said it multiple times, like they have clitorises for penises. So my question is, pardon me, I never claimed to be a lady. My question is why there's so many men that are into this? Why have men with small penises been convinced that this is like what they need to get off, if that's a part of it? And, I feel like I need to do more research into this. Next podcast, if you are somebody, especially in the Calgary area, I live in Calgary, Alberta, if you are somebody that is into this, I personally would be so curious to know what has gone through your mind where you are at this point in your life. Why is this where her life is? Why has my life come to this? And why has men's lives who are watching her come to that place? That's what I'd like to know. Carrying on. She's still reading her notes.
You'll never be able to please your woman.
You said that already.
Your mommy. Your whoever you want to call her. You'll never be able to please your mistress. No matter what you do.
Why are you repeating yourself?
I guess you might as well just watch her get by all these other men that are way
too much
than you in every way possible.
I need a baptism.
Out by these big fat cocks. You'll never get to do that to her because yours is too tiny. And then once she's done having it all nice and
she needs some new
and
insults.
getting orgasm after orgasm, then she'll go to you and she won't even want to have sex with you because she won't
That
even
wasn't
feel
even good.
anything
I was so excited for the next line. I'm like, okay, she'll come to me and then what? Make me eat the cum out of the... you know what I mean? You're not a good storyteller. You need to do something better with your life. Is this what you want to leave behind? Hey, grandkids, you want to see the content I used to make in my... Come on. Catch a grip.
You tried because you're just too tiny and she's been stretched out
I need to finish this just for my sanity.
by someone way bigger than
Down
you.
goes this beer.
Too bad. You'll never be good enough for her, so you might as well just kiss her feet and do as she says, like a good
This girl looks like my old roommate. Shout out Kobe. She was a freak and never shaved her vagina.
It's only fitting that a man as pathetic and sad as you
Come on,
can
new
only
adjectives.
sit there and watch her get by way better men than you. Sad little boy, sit there and be a good little cuck and watch your girl get fucked
This
by
is
other guys.
too much.
And be a good little boy and cry about it in your corner. That's right. That's what you deserve. Sad little cuck boy.
How big is this fetish?
There.
Does she have braces?
Now go lay in bed and cry yourself to sleep at night.
She needs them.
Goodbye.
Oh, it's over?
Cuck boy.
Thank fucking God! Oh my God, my fucking sanity. I'm gonna chug this. Right, excuse me. I don't drink very often, right? That's why I'm a little buzzed. Well, that was very interesting, to say the least. Today, I learned about a new fetish. I could have gone my whole life without knowing about that fetish. And the thing is that I'm not here to fetish shame, okay? It's okay to be into different things. My issue is, when people start to make their weird fetishes everybody else's business, okay? So this girl's posting this like right up on YouTube, right? She doesn't have like an OnlyFans. She's just like right here, slap right in your face. You are a little sad worm cuck boy. Okay, I understand the cuck fetish, okay? I think we've all watched a porn video or two. We've all enjoyed it at least once. Or maybe I just exposed a dirty secret that I could have kept to myself. But anyways, when it comes to the severe, like, degrading stuff, when it's like, I feel like I need to be baptized, christened, all of the above, just fucking bathe me in holy water. I'll drink it. Put it up my butthole. I'm so sorry. This is highly disturbing. Here's the thing. I know I'm joking about this, and I got a little bit lit because it made me slightly uncomfortable, but at the end of the day, I actually think that there's a very big message here. Don't mind me, I'm eating Pringles. Sour cream and onion, in case anybody's wondering. The bigger picture here is that men are suffering, okay? And that's not a joke. The suicide rate is very high. The addiction rate, the homeless rate, the homicide rate, the poverty rate, the falling back behind in education rate, it's very high for men. So am I surprised to see a fetish out there where men enjoy being absolutely stripped apart as a human being and treated like absolute dust on the bottom of somebody's toenail? No, I'm not surprised. Does it make me incredibly sad? Absolutely, because I think us as a society, that was a lot of S's. I believe that us as a society can do better. I feel like we need to support men. We need to reach out to them. We need to show them that love can be experienced not through degradation, but through respect, through care, through nurture. And that's not something that every single man gets. If you think about it, little boys experience abuse far more than little girls do, because there's this ideology that once a little boy hits a certain age, that he's responsible for his own actions far sooner than we would hold little girls accountable. So we feel far more comfortable saying things to 11-year-old little boys such as, "You're the man of the house now." We would never say that to a little girl. "Oh, you're the woman of the house now." I mean, it's inherently misogynistic if we were to say that. But for some reason, it's perfectly acceptable to strap all of these expectations and these ideologies onto little boys right from little. And if you're a little boy who is not raised with nurturing, with love, with care, it can be really difficult for you to navigate this world. It can be difficult to understand where to find affection, where to receive it properly, what that even looks like. So I'm sure that there are a lot of men who lacked that nurturing growing up. It makes sense to me why so many would turn to such weird, snaggletooth-looking bimbos like this in order to feel good, to feel some pleasure. I am so sorry. I'm a little bit lit. This is a dark world for men. We need to support them more. We need to support them more in a sense where they are turning to actual forms of support, whether it be therapists, their friends, or psychiatrists, or even online forums, and steering away from Roger the Alien, Finding Nemo, dentist's nieces looking bitches like this, okay? You don't need that in your life. At the end of the day, when you have something repeated to you so many times, you start to believe it. Have you ever heard the saying, if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, then it will live its whole life believing it's stupid? I mean, I could even imagine getting turned on by being told that I'm just fucking awful and terrible and not worth it and a little worm on the floor. Like, what the fuck? Okay, so I'm gonna be honest. With that being said, if you can tell by the slight rosiness of my cheeks, I am slightly buzzed / slightly intoxicated / I need to go eat some like Frosted Flakes or something like that. But I will close off with this. My Instagram is at Roma Army with 5 Ys, and on Instagram, in my story, I asked you guys to ask me questions about relationships or sex or something like that, considering this is basically the topic of what we're covering today, and I picked 3 questions, and I'm going to answer those before I let you go, because let's be honest, I probably should not be recording myself when I am buzzed like this. Honestly, I know you guys are probably judging me, but here's the thing. I don't drink very often. So when I have like 3 beers, which is what I'm drinking, 2.5, about to be 3, cheers. The first question that I picked to answer here, it says, why are plus size ladies idolized but not plus size gentlemen? You know why? Because body positivity movement just hasn't happened for men yet. But honestly, I don't want to hear any more about this big dick energy. Can we give the average to small dick energy some love? Because honestly, there are so many benefits. I'm going to do a whole podcast on it. Again, I'm in Calgary, Alberta. It's really hard to find somebody who is above average and somebody who's below average and comfortable talking about it. But if you are one of those people, hit me up. I got you. Come on my podcast. Body positivity hasn't happened for men yet because it's not in women's benefit. Here's reality. Men are attracted to slim women, sometimes plus size, depending on the man, depending on where his genetics have come from, but most often than not, he's attracted to a woman with wide hips. Why? Because what that says to him and his genes and his automatic humanly need to procreate is that you have a good ability to bear his children. Now with women, yes, women, it's basically in our DNA to be attracted to somebody who is slimmer, somebody who is even strong. I mean, I've met guys who are husky. They don't got 6 packs, but they're strong as fuck. So the thing is that there's a mutual ideology of what men and women are just naturally attracted to. And of course, it's slimmer and it's stronger. But we can't forget that there is such thing out there as preference. There are a lot of men who are just into plus size women. Hello, fat bottom girls, you make the rockin' world go round. Right? You know, that song is so good. It exists for a fucking reason. Women push more and more to men that if you are not exactly what that individual woman is, if you're not into that specifically, then there's something wrong with you. And women will do this. They'll challenge and channel this ideology everywhere in society. They do it on purpose and they do it to gaslight men. But at the end of the day, it's okay to not be attracted to a beluga whale. At the end of the day, the reason why body positivity hasn't happened for men yet is because it just doesn't benefit women. It's easy for us to gaslight men into what we want them to be and also gaslight them into accepting what we are, even if it's not what we would accept in return, such as a beluga whale. Next question. Do you feel better after pleasing yourself? I must be lit. Why did I pick this question? Cheers. Yeah, of course it feels good to please yourself, but I'm going to be honest. My man's is that orgasm game is it's golden. So I don't even need to please myself. I got a man with bomb dick, but I'm not trying to kiss and tell and stuff like that. I'm a lady. But yeah. I don't need to do that stuff. Can you be with someone after the cheat? Do you believe somebody can change? Do I believe that you can be with somebody after they cheat? Absolutely fucking not. If somebody cheats on you, it's because they don't respect you. They don't respect themselves. They have no capability of transparency, honesty, and honestly, they're fucking disgusting. That's what I think of a cheater, personally. I don't know. Sorry. Here's the thing. The father of my kid, he cheated on me. And through the whole relationship, and it is what it is. I'm over it now. It's fine. Because again, good man, great musician, bomb dick, great person. I don't really care. But at the end of the day, when I found out that I was cheated on, that was it. That was it. I don't fuck with anything else, because if you're gonna cheat on me, then number one, you have no respect for me. You don't love me. In fact, you don't care about anything other than how wet your dick can get. And if it's a woman cheating, then it's how wet her pussy can get. Absolutely not. If she cheated on you, cut her the fuck off. And if it was a man who cheated on you, cut him the fuck off as well. Hello. This mouth is rated E for absolutely fucking everybody. If you're a cheating piece of shit, you're just a cheating piece of shit. And there's nothing that anybody can do about it. Anyway, you don't like it because at the end of the day, the beat slaps. Listen, this has been a great podcast. Very interesting. I hope that you guys like my comeback. I know I've been gone for a while. I'm going to be honest. A lot of change has happened in my life. My partner and I have separated. I got him a crib close by. I have obviously my crib. And so, we are just living separately, doing our own thing. I have a new man's. I mean, a lot of people don't know because I'm so private, but like my partner and I have been broken up since we decided to keep the baby, because like at the end of the day, we're so young, and if we're going to be young parents, like we should just focus on raising a baby, not being in a relationship. So we have officially separated to the point where we don't even live together, and we're doing 50-50 custody, and it's great, but it has been an adjustment not having my kids. I mean, my oldest, I've had her basically every single day for the last almost 6 years. So, and my baby, I've had them every single day for the last year. So that has been like absolutely insane to be away from her and him. And it just is what it is. But, I've been adjusting, and I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I'm so sorry that it took me so long. Sorry I got a little bit lit. Hopefully you guys watch this on my new podcast channel. My podcast channel on YouTube is called Roma's Man Cave. You can also find me on Instagram under Roma's Man Cave. And I hope to hear your guys' opinion, and hopefully this wasn't that bad. So this is a little sight and mind into Lit Roma. Also, I will be touring this summer. I'll be going to Houston, Chicago. I can't even remember now because I'm so lit, but like I'm going to LA, I'm going to Dallas, I'm going to New York, I'm going to so many places. I'm going to New Jersey, I'm going to Australia, all the way over to fucking England and Norway, and we're gonna have a big old fucking blast. So I'm so excited to see you on this tour this summer. And I'm also going to be on the street this summer recording people, asking them questions, interviewing them, and I think it's high time that I go to sleep. So thank you so much for joining me. I'm sure this has been interesting. And shit, no dick. Thanks.